Shalom. Kol halal Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles, double honors unto the elder bishops. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more so than ever. The 144,000 and the scattered elect that are scattered around the four corners of the earth, that be like unto the speckled bird, all right, among the heathen that look like the heathen, the Israelite foreigners, and to the few Akwaf that are listening and learning, to you I say shalom. This is your brother Malcolm coming at you with another lesson in truth. And this is going to be a quick one, but straight to the point. And it's about Gonzalo Lira. I watched a couple Kim Iverson videos, and she talked about how dangerous it is that she's telling the truth. Well, and people like her, and it's a dangerous job, and it is. All right. What's that? I forget who said that saying, but it's in a time of lies, telling the truth is a revolutionary act, or something to that effect. If someone could put that quote on the comment board, and who said it, I think it may have been Voltaire, or Voltaire, however you say his name. But the true threat to Esau Edom's kingdom is not the truthers, not Kim Iverson. And although they do play a role, all right, that's all a part of the shameful spewing upon their glory, and that Job 27:15, and their own women turn it against them, because that's exactly what's happening. We keep telling you that the majority of the information that comes out against Esau Edom as of lately has been from his own women, all right? And this guy got captured in Ukraine, and he died over there in Ukrainian custody. But nevertheless, let me get a couple scriptures. This is Amos 5:10, and it reads, "They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly." So we live in a world, especially the West. This place is all, their whole power structure is based upon lies, falsehoods, and deceits. Right? If the truth was told, the American people probably would have rioted and uprised a long time ago, and especially the so-called minorities within American society, if they really knew how dog dirty they're being done. All right. And these people, they're the prophets of the Lord, are the true threat to them, and our word, and we have nothing but words. All right. Nothing but the words of the Lord, and it says that the word of the Lord is sharper than any two-edged sword, cutting through the bone and the marrow to the spirit, roughly paraphrased. All right, and what do they intend to do? They intend to lock us up. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick, then I'll play this video. It's a short video. That's Revelation 2:10, I believe. And it reads, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil," meaning the deceiver, these people who lie, and whole system is built upon lies, all right, "shall cast some of you into prison." This is how you know that this is referring to a man, all right, just like it tells you in Isaiah that, the fall of Lucifer, and then it tells you, is this the man? All right, it's talking about Esau, Edom, the devil, the deceivers, who've been lying since they came back into power the second time, during the Renaissance, the rebirth. All right, it says, "The devil shall cast some of you into prison, that he may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." So, we got to be faithful until death or salvation comes. Either way, we win. All right, because if we die serving the Lord, we're the first to get raised up, and then if we get beamed up, get the salvation with the Lord, that's the ultimate prize. Okay, that's what we all want. That's why we do this work, risking our lives and our freedom to do so, because there's a promise from the Lord of salvation and a reward for risking everything and giving up everything and doing this work here on this side. But without any further ado, Miss or Mrs. I think she's married now, Kennedy. I think her last name is Kennedy, but Miss Kim Iverson. All right.
I I look at Gonzalo Lira, I think I do this every day. And now he's dead. He was incarcerated. They took him away for doing exactly the same thing I do, exactly the same thing that many of the others that you watch do. So it's incredibly, incredibly frightening. It hits way closer to home that being, a journalist, a YouTuber, a truth teller, an independent talker, however you want to label it, that this is a dangerous job. You wouldn't think it's a dangerous job. I certainly at times forget that it's a dangerous job. People are out to get us. They don't want us to speak the truth. They don't want the masses to hear things. They don't want you to know the truth. That's really what it comes down to. It's not even about me. It's not about.
And what she's saying is absolutely true. 144%. But even more so for us. All right? Because we have the real truth. All right?
It's not about Julian Assange. It's not about the individual. It's about you, actually. They don't want you to know the truth. They're afraid of you. Because they're afraid of you, they have to silence us because they're worried about the weapon we give you, which is information, knowledge. And they know that that weapon is more powerful than any other weapon that you could have. When I look at Gonzalo Lira,
so she
I think
was absolutely right.
Let's
stop that. Let's go to Psalms 19. Because it's internet, which means they're going to shut down. The famine of the word is coming. All right? But this is Psalms 119. I mean, not 119, but 19 and 1. And it reads, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech, nor language, which their voice is not heard. There being us, the men of the Lord. All right, because these signals get broadcast into the atmosphere, and it goes around the whole world. It goes around the circuit of the earth. All right, and what are we telling people? That the Negro, Latinos, Native Americans are the true children of Israel, and of course, and the ones that are scattered among the heathen. All right, and that the Lord's real name is Yahushai. All right, that the great Creator, the greatest Spirit. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, not Yahweh. All right. And these are things, and those names have power. All right. And they go against the narrative of the lies which these people have told in order to get and remain in power. That's the true knowledge, the true jewels of truth, which is a threat unto people whose whole existence is based upon lies. And the last thing they need you to do is come along telling the truth. Right? You can't come over here with all that truth and shit when we got our whole, house of cards built upon lies. All right? This is Isaiah 59 and 19. And it reads, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and the glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression to Jacob, saith Yahweh. So the Lord is coming to save those who are patiently waiting and suffering and calling upon his name. So, we're looking forward to this madness, because we know that when Esau makes his move, the Lord's going to send Michael, and the Lord's going to make his move. All right, Micah was created for war. That's his sole purpose, is to come down here and wreck and destroy these armies and these so you're gonna have Yahushua is coming, and he's gonna unleash Michael on you, man. You people have no idea, man. All right, so let me go to Psalms. Scriptures are popping in my head. Had it from the secret council. Psalms 94. Yeah, and I'm gonna start at verse 1 and read to about verse 7. And it reads, O Yahweh power, to whom vengeance belongeth, O God, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. So we show them what we know, show them what we understand, what we see in the spirit. How we seen these chariots that come even and move when we ask them to move, just to prove that they are what they are. To flicker and turn their lights off and on, change colors, come and appear over camp, over our heads when we're teaching, and we're not even aware of until we go back and watch the videos. I just got a picture of my son, both my sons and the beautiful brother Taz, uh, uh, out in the Sons of Yasharala camp, and he sent me a screenshot with the three of them standing there, and there's a chariot right over their head, over the trees. This sort of things happens to the men of the Lord all the time. Okay? It says, verse 2, lift up thyself, thou judge the earth, and render a reward to the proud. Yahweh, how long shall the wicked triumph? So we're tired of seeing these people glory in their wickedness, man. It says, how long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquities boast themselves in their science? And they're confusing the genders and all this other, there's only two sexes, man, a male and female. All right? They break in pieces thy people, O Yahweh, and afflict thine heritage. They've stolen our heritage. They govern us with unrighteous laws and decrees. All right? They mistreat us. They use us. All right? They slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. Yet they say, Yahweh shall not see, neither shall the God of Jacob regard it. But man, they wrong. They are so wrong. Because they're close to filling their belly. And in Job 20th chapter, that chapter is fire. Esau got a horrible punishment and payment coming. All right? The world is onto him. All right? You got Edomites talking about Esau Edom now. And know that they're Esau Edom. All right? This is Psalms 2 and 64 and 2. And it reads, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, and their working iniquity, and their planning their wicked counsels, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even with bitter words. All right? Like this video here. Let me click to this one. Let's play just a few seconds of it.
The Biden admin is preparing for a long-term battle with the Houthis, and yet they claim we're not at war. Look at this. This is from the Washington Post. This was reported on this weekend. As Houthis vow to fight on, U.S. prepares for a sustained campaign. It says the Biden administration is crafting plans for a sustained military campaign targeting the Houthis in Yemen after 10 days of strikes failed to halt the group's attacks on maritime commerce, stoking concerns among some officials that an open-ended operation could derail the war-ravaged country's fragile peace and pull Washington into another unpredictable Middle Eastern conflict. So it's not working, right? That what they've tried with the Houthis at this point is not working. And so they're saying, well, I guess we're going to do more of the same. And not only are we going to do more of the same, we're going to do it for a really long time, is what they're saying. Because clearly these short-term attacks aren't working. So now we're going to have to do a sustained military campaign against the Houthis.
So the military campaign isn't the war. They're at war again on another front. All right? And I'm still steaming that they took my video down, my live show last night off of TikTok, saying disinformation. How is this misinformation? This is a war.
An administration official speaking on the condition of anonymity to discuss internal deliberations described their strategy in Yemen as an effort to erode the Houthis' high-level military capability enough to curtail their ability to target shipping in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden, or at a minimum to provide a sufficient deterrent so that risk-averse shipping companies will resume sending vessels through the region's waterways. It says, quote, we are clear-eyed about who the Houthis are and their worldview. Senior U.S. official said of the group, which the Biden administration designated this week as a terrorist organization. He says, so we're not sure that they're going to stop immediately, but we are certainly trying to degrade and destroy their capabilities. So this guy says, we're clear-eyed about the Houthis are and what their worldview is. What's that worldview? The worldview is they want Israel to stop the bombardment of Gaza. They want a ceasefire. That's what they're asking for. They don't want to see these Arab mothers and children slaughtered anymore. That's what they want. That's their worldview. Oh, we're really against that worldview. We don't want...
Is that a bad worldview? Not to want women and children to be slaughtered, shot down, blown up?
Tell us to stop bombing moms and kids. Houthis, don't tell us that. So he says, so we're not sure they're going to stop immediately, because their worldview is they think that's immoral, that you shouldn't be killing moms and kids. That's what they think. And since Israel has announced, Netanyahu's made it very clear that he intends for this war to continue on in Gaza, this bombardment campaign to continue on for another year. Could you imagine? It's been going on for 3 months. How much damage one more year of this or longer? He says it'll keep on going until 2025.
All right,
They,
but that's enough. But the point is that as you can even read in the title, it's well, you can't really see it; it's off screen. But it says Biden says we're not at war with the Houthis while planning a sustained bombing campaign. So how is it that you're shooting each other, you're bombing each other, but you're not at war? Oh boy. So let me go back to this Psalm 64 because these people are just liars, man. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, starting in verse 2, 64 and 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. And bitter words like saying we're not at war, but while draining the American people of their money, to fund yet another war. And all you got to do is get these people to stop killing moms and kids that you're supporting, and then these people will stop attacking you. That's but anyway, it says hold on. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune and land snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out the iniquities and accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of their every one of them is in the heart is deep. But God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly they shall be wounded. And the Lord's gonna allow these missiles, these arrows that fly from one end of the earth to the other, to start hitting Esau, Edom strongholds. All right, and it says they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Everyone's fleeing away from them. They're telling on themselves. They're exposing themselves. Kim is exposing them, and she's one of them. All right. She's always talking about her Vietnamese heritage, but that's through her mother's. Through her mother. Her father is an Edomite. So you remember, whatever your father is, the father is a determining factor in your race, in your nationality, not the mom. The mother just receives whatever seed is put in her and brings it forth. All right. Okay. As simple as that. But, Esau is just constantly being exposed. And yet America is in another war in Western Asia. All right. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom.